My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent. I was a teaching instructor there, and I've worked at IRS over a decade. I'm a national expert in resolution matters, and want to talk to you about a case that I get frequently. By the way, welcome to my YouTube channel. As an agent, I like to open up the cover of the IRS and show you what things you need to do, shortcuts you need to have, and how to get your cases accepted. YouTubers are a unique bunch. They like to do it themselves. I suggest on smaller clients and cases, you can do that yourself. On larger, you're not going to get the same results. You're never going to get the results that a former agent's going to get because we really know what IRS is looking for. But for the people who don't have a lot of money or owe a lot of tax, I make these YouTubes for you too. So what is it about? How do you go ahead and get IRS to take a look at an audit that you know is wrong and you need to have them reconsider the audit? You file what's called the IRS Audit Reconsideration, and it's a process. So I'm going to answer some of the questions that people ask me so you know, in fact, how to do this. So first of all, how long does it take to do the IRS Audit Reconsideration? Right now, it may take a year. They don't put a lot of priority on these because you can imagine IRS doesn't make a lot of money. So these cases stack up and stack up and stack up. Where do you send this IRS audit reconsideration? All audit reconsiderations are first viewed by the IRS on the IRS website, in which you can download IRS audit reconsiderations, and they will give you the list and the name of the campuses where you can send them. The Andover campus, the Atlanta campus, the Austin campus, the Brookhaven campus, the Cincinnati campus, the Kansas City campus, the Fresno campus. They're closing, by the way. The Ogden campus and the Philadelphia campus. If you go ahead and Google IRS audit reconsideration and the reconsideration process, you will find a list of every place that you have to send that. You are going to send that out certified. And what you do is, first of all, when you receive that IRS audit notice of your original notice, you're going to look at that and say, this isn't right, this isn't right. If IRS has already looked at this information and they have denied it, you can only give them new information or they're not going to go ahead and accept it. So you want the original document from the audit, and you want to say this isn't right. Now, many times you may have corrected that information, so you want to send that in too. Once again, you do not send original documents. You're going to send documents that IRS did not go ahead and accept the first time. And you can add to that list and keep going. IRS wants a full documentation for everything. You're going over a brand new audit. You're not going to say, I have some information, I can prove this, I can prove that. The auditor is looking at this audit reconsideration that you have. They are looking at that form, and they're going to say, if it's here, we'll go ahead and allow it, and if it's there, we won't allow it. So you must fully document everything that you have. So do you need a special form? The answer is, in fact, no. You can lay out a really nice lengthy letter and explanation, but you can use form 12661, which is called the disputed information verification. I would request everyone, or I tell everyone, to have this form, to download the form and put the information that is disputed. Now, how long is this going to take? Man, there ain't no telling. I think I covered that before. So, do I need to send proof of my request for the audit reconsideration? You better believe you do. Everything has to be on that form. If you don't add all the documentation, you're not going to get a thing. You have to have everything there and have a nice, neatly organized file. And as I mentioned again, do not send original information. So, how do I know if the information was sent? Before the IRS auditor will let you know in a very detailed letter exactly what they received. And do you need to resend other information previously submitted? No, they already have that. So you want to go ahead, you want to download the IRS audit reconsideration process from irs.gov. You will find out the name of 10 campuses that are there that you will send the information to. The most important thing you have to understand is that the IRS processor has hundreds of cases stacked up on their desk. They're only going to allow what you have. If you don't have it, don't even bother putting it down. You're not going to get credit. It probably will help if you give this to someone to look over, and they can help you send that out. Let's again, large cases, you need to hire somebody. On smaller cases, you can't. By the way, the offer reconsideration process, by the way, can be appealed. Just because the auditor said, we're not going to accept that, you have another source of the appeals process. And if you don't like that, you can take your case to tax court. So thank you very much for listening to the YouTube. I always appreciate a subscription or a like. It really helps me know that I'm doing a good job. And when you do subscribe, it puts a value on what I'm doing, and YouTube appreciates that. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can call me. We have former appellate agents on staff, so they can really do a lot of damage in front of the IRS. So just want to let you know that. And if you send covered, I'll go ahead and make a YouTube on it. Thank you for listening.